In this poem is true. Happened a long time ago. That afternoon, the war ended. We picked every green tomato in the garden, dipped them in flour, fried them for supper, and nobody argued over the dishes. Hours we ran through the sprinkler, leaping like salmon through its wet, circular hiss, shooting each other over and over with the hose, flopping on the grass, gasping, air heavy with mother's peonies. It was any summer night. There the Big Dipper hung. Up on the porch, dozens of papery moths blundered against the light and fell with no sound.
Hi, my name is Ila, and my poem is called Do Not Kneel Here Too Long. Names on a wall, carved into stone. Only few still remember, and they come here alone. Beware, guest, if you wander, you may go astray and find a darkness long hidden away. One overlooked corner with a small plaque in the ground. It names men by numbers who will never be found. They were enemies, and this is where they met their end. Standing in the darkness without more to defend. They had families, names, and stories to tell. Will you kneel and spend a moment for them as well? And guess if you do, you may hear their song. If you hear their voices, do not kneel here too long. If you linger, you may see what you can never unsee. It was never them or us. It was always you and me.
Closet 25 years ago. What you may not know is he came out of the closet again last year. Barney Frank. When you stand for a seat in the Puritan state, preparing to throw in the hat, better God-fearing and better you're straight. Was Barney Frank really that? Was it rough on the hill for the member from Mass, where gay wasn't something to tout, but trusting to others to give him a pass, Barney Frank came out. When you stand for the seat of the bean in the card, or anywhere else it would seem, you don't stand a chance if you don't have a God. Could Barney Frank come clean? Was it hard on the hill for the member from Mass, where faith is worn on the sleeve? Such is the sanction on secular staffs. Was it better by far to deceive? But Barney Frank is as tough as they come. He's now the ex-member from Mass, and thrice he is out. He's Congress alum, he's gay, and now godless at last.
Hi, my name is Grace Jones, and my poem is called Nightmare. Nightmare, your worst yet. You wake up, it's all over. Take a breath, which comes out as a scream. Nightmares, creeping through the cracks, whispering horrors. More screams, a blinding flash, a darkness. Panic, the mist clears. Revealing an empty room. Gone.
Chris Hustis. My poem is called Holding Back the Dark. I notice your pale cheeks, your stooped walk and dry cough, but today we speak of everyday things. How Venus blazed through the bare branches of the cottonwoods at Gideon Park, that today there was a fringe of dawn above the tree line, an almost imperceptible lightening of the sky. The moon in its fullness shone brightly as it sank toward Olympic peaks, so brightly I could see the balls that I tossed for the dogs cast shadows on the frosty grass. And each morning there is the nudge of the red dog's nose her coat rough under my hand as I tug on my boots, and the brown dog gambols around my feet at the sight of the leashes. Little flames of joy that hold back the dark, as well as starlight and moonlight. Thank you.